feel like, hey everyone, I'm gonna move this a little bit because there we go. Hi everyone, welcome to my Craft with Me live on Sunday. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes until everybody pops in, but today I'm going to be working on my Me, Myself, and I project. There we go. Everybody's popping in. Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, evening, all of it. Hello, hello. Oh, I see new people. There we go. I see my live friends. Welcome. Hi, everyone. I wanted to work on my Me, Myself, and I. I do have a playlist. If you don't know what this project is all about, definitely check out that playlist. But I'm not behind, and I always say this to you guys, as crafters, we're never behind. But I'm trying my hardest to keep up with it, probably like document 3 to 4 days at a time if I can be, or if I can. Hello and welcome to all my new subscribers. I got a lot of new subscribers this year, and I'm so grateful for that. And welcome to my channel. Love seeing new faces and old faces. Hello, everybody, and welcome. So what I thought I would do is really quickly do a flip through of what I have done already in my Me, Myself, and I project. And if you didn't know, I am using Heidi Swap's Storyline Chapter notebook. And I've really been enjoying this. I'm used to working in a traveler's notebook, smaller sizes, but if you look at it as one page, by the way, for the new people in my lives, the beeping is from my side. Every time somebody opens a door, it beeps. But anyways, I'm starting to look at it as one spread is a traveler's notebook size. It's a little bit larger, but if you look at it that way, it doesn't feel overwhelming. So that's what I've been doing. And I've been really enjoying this project. I'm loving seeing everybody's spreads. You guys are rocking this project. Very inspiring, honestly. I'm getting really great ideas from loads of my crafty friends and them working on this project. And again, for the newbies, in my live, it's really hard to keep up with the chat and share and create. So sometimes I miss questions. I apologize. But my older subscribers are very helpful and will answer questions for me because you guys are awesome like that. Oh, that's so awesome, Mariska. I like that. So cool. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to do a quick flip through. And like I said earlier, I do have a playlist of all these spreads. So if you missed out, you can definitely check out that playlist and see all my spreads. But prompt number 1 was me. That was the prompt. So I documented myself. I'm playing around with the sizes. I'm trying to, I don't know, go with larger photos, smaller, all the sizes, trying to see what I like, and I love it all. So I've just been playing around with it. Added some journaling, a little bit of cluster. Number 2 was food. And I love these 2 spreads because it really kind of represents the food I love. And I just kind of played around with this spread. I made a little photo strip with my photos, added the food that I enjoy and some journaling. Usually I go back and add my journaling, and sometimes I add it as I go. And then number 3 was, what do you fear? Kind of talked about things that I fear and like losing someone. I'm always fearful for my kids. As a mother, all mothers out there and fathers, fear, all kinds of fears come with having kids. So I kind of talked about that. And I really love these numbers, these large vellum numbers. I'm gonna try to use them again because it's a great way to use them, especially that they're so large and they take up a lot of space on a traveler's notebook layout, but they look really good in this project. So I think I'm gonna try to figure out how to use them again. So prompt number 4 was, I think, what I miss. By the way, the prompt list is on Pinterest. It is linked in my videos for the Me, Myself, and I, and on my Instagram. So if you missed out on that, you can grab the prompt list there. But I think number 4, yeah, was something you miss. So I documented the beach. I totally miss traveling in the beach, the smell of the beach, the feel of the sand between our toes. I miss it so much. And then I documented for prompt number 5 was your favorite shows. Love these shows. I'm a huge fan of Rami. If you haven't watched it, you should because it's hilarious. And it's like an Arab family, the kids being raised in the US and how it's hard to kind of combine both cultures, if that makes sense. It's so, so good. Totally recommend it. Ray Donovan, Handmaid's Tale, and Dead to Me. Love those shows. So I documented those. Prompt number 6 is Friends. I am so grateful that I have a lot of friends, and it was really hard to choose just one. So I decided I'm not gonna choose. I'm gonna mention all my friends, all my great friends. So I just added a quote and kept it simple, made a collage of my friends and my sisters. Of course, they are my friends. So they made it in that collage. Then we have prompt number 7. Now, prompt number 7 and 8, I did mix them up, which is okay. It happens. It's not a big deal. I say this all the time. There is no rules. You don't have to do things in a certain way. Do it as you please. It is your album. It is your project. So don't ever feel bad if you don't want to document one of these prompts. It's okay if you want to change it and add a different prompt. It's your project. So go for it. Anyways, I mixed up 7 and 8. So 7 was favorite apps, documented my apps. I've been asked a lot about this cell phone that I trimmed out. I do not have any type of cutting machines. Uh, I call myself a cheap crafter. Anything that's over a certain price, I don't buy it. I feel like, you know what? I have scissors. I can do this myself. And I don't need all the fancy stuff. I can figure it out. If there's, what does it say? What did they say? If there's a will, there's a way. So what I did was I literally grabbed a cell phone image from Google, printed it, I resized it, printed it in this size, and then trimmed out the center. And basically that's it. I didn't need a cutting machine or a cut file or anything like that. And I say this all the time, just use what you have. You don't have to buy all the fancy stuff to be in the game. So anyways, that's what I did with number 7. Number 8 was social media. Those are the two I mixed up. So I decided to document myself. When I added that prompt, I was thinking of myself in social media. You can definitely document people that you enjoy watching, someone that inspires you. But I wanted to kind of see the growth of my social media throughout the years. So again, I grabbed this. Actually, no, I did these on Canva. Really simple. Canva has loads of different ways that you can kind of create your own spreads or posts, and it's just a great app or website. And so I grabbed those, printed them through my selfie printer, and I filled up the cell phones with my own social media, my YouTube and Instagram, added my journaling and a picture of myself because we are talking about ourselves, and called that one done. I did a little interactive element here. I'm documenting for number 9. Prompt was either document your siblings, your pet, your kids, your partner, whoever you want. I decided to document my siblings. I document my kids loads and my partner and myself and all that stuff. But when I get a chance to document my siblings, I go for it. So I just journaled about that, kept this one very simple. And I love that interactive element. It's just so cool. And I think I'm going to do one today as well. So prompt number 10 is, what was it? Something that upsets you. You guys, I have a lot of things that are upsetting me right now. Honestly, I can't even. So I documented, the things that are upsetting me at the moment. Not everything fits, but we went with 6. The pandemic, it's really upsetting me. I think after, almost a year of it, it's just getting under my skin. Um, we're not going to talk about number 2 because I don't want to get nasty comments. But women with cell phones and seeing a black male and calling the cops on just being black. So that really pisses me off. The social distancing is starting to get under my skin because I just want to be around people. I want to hug people. I want to be okay hugging my parents. These things are just getting under my skin. Yes, I love my personal space when I'm shopping at Target, but I don't want personal space when I'm around my parents. So that's starting to get under my skin. What's happening in Syria. I don't know if you guys know, but my husband is Syrian, and but he's been here for years. He wasn't raised in the U.S., but he's been here for years, and it's just so upsetting. We got to visit Syria a few times with the kids, and it's such a beautiful place, and just sad what's happening there. And it's neglected, like the whole situation is ignored, and that really pisses me off. This one's kind of silly, but it makes sense to me. I hate it when my kids eat what's in a container and then put it back into the fridge empty. You guys, oh, sometimes I can't even, especially when you're craving something like the situation here. I was craving cheesecake and I was going to the fridge for that cheesecake and I saw the container and I was so excited. I pull it out and it's empty. I don't get it. Why are we putting empty containers in the fridge? So that had to go in there. And then, of course, what happened at the Capitol just last week? Ridiculous, crazy. I'm just shocked. Was it last week or the week before? I don't even remember. So that had to go in there. I documented that for the things that are upsetting me right now. Number 11 was what's in your bag. This might be silly to certain people, but I think this is really important because as you grow older, what you carry changes. So my stuff is totally different than what I used to carry when I was in college, or what I carried when I had kids and they were in diapers. It was full of pacifiers and diapers and all that good stuff. So now my purse is really small. I only carry essentials and no makeup, nothing crazy like that. It's just really essentials. And now, obviously, we're all carrying masks, which is crazy. When did you ever think we would be carrying masks? But that had to go in there. So I'm so sorry. I missed so much of the chat. I'm sitting here chatting away. Let's see. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. The photos. I use the selfie printer to print my photos. The larger photos I get printed through Persnickety Prints. I tend to not use my printers to print the larger photos. I feel like that's a waste of ink and it costs a lot. So I'd rather just print them through Persnickety Prints. A traveler's notebook is you're not adding a lot of the torn papers and stuff. It's more like creating a layout, but in a notebook. So if you were creating in a 12 by 12 layout, instead of doing it on a 12 by 12 sheet of pattern paper, you would create it in a traveler's notebook. I think that's how I look at it. Junk journals are, you put them together, you use all kinds of different paper and things like that. So I find them to be totally different for sure. Thank you so much, Kathy. Oh, I love the Jordan stamp set from Carrie Bradford. Love it. Hi, Kelly, and welcome. Hello, everybody. Amanda's here too. Beth. Yeah, I'm so over the pandemic as well, Beth. I'm done with it. Yes, missing people as well. Those damn kids. I don't know what's up with that with kids. Like, I don't. Sometimes I think they're just sitting there watching YouTube or something and totally ignore what they're putting back into the fridge. It's hilarious. I miss concerts so much. In 2020, I missed two concerts. Now they moved them to 2021. Let's see if we even make those, but I miss concerts too. Popsicle boxes. Well, then I'm not alone, you guys. Looking at all of this, everybody's complaining about the empty containers. Oh, you know what my husband does? He does the whole like there's just like a lick of whatever in the container. He'll put it back and I'm like, "Why did you put this back?" He's like, "There's still some in there." Like who what are you talking about? It's not even edible. Let's see. You guys are hilarious. Okay, so I really don't feel alone anymore. Persnickety Prince is pretty quick, Kathy, with shipping. Um, Usually what I do is I place my order at the beginning of the month because I start working on last month. So we're in January. I'm still documenting a lot in December. So I will print my stuff to come in early, December, early January. So they're really quick at shipping. But we're going to talk a little bit about that today because I'm going to have to skip a prompt because I didn't get my package yet. But I don't think that's on Persnickety Prints. Postal this past few days has been, the post office has been horrible. They have a lot of delays. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, New Zealand and Australia, you guys are so lucky because you guys played it smart. Hopefully, soon, Wednesday, we'll have some new regulations and new rules and get this pandemic under control. Okay, so I caught up with the chat. Let's move on. So, as I was saying, my package did not arrive. I had ordered some photos, and I think favorite clothes is prompt number 12. So I'm going to have to skip that because, like I said, I didn't get my photos yet. I did order for a few other prompts, but we can move to prompt number 13. I'm gonna try to work on 13, 14, and 15. So 13 was what makes you happy. There's a lot of things that make me happy, and one of those things is Stitch. So I decided to go with a photo of him, but what I'm thinking of doing is just stamping what makes me happy on the side kind of thing. Then I'm going to work on what makes me, let's see, sad, was it? Or cry. I have some journaling and a photo for that, and what inspires me. So we're going to set these two aside, work on this, and then slowly go through the next two prompts. But we're going to move this. And what I'm thinking is kind of sticking this to the side. Now, this is my situation with this notebook. I don't like rounded corners. That's one thing. I should have added that in the things that upset me. I hate rounded corners. So I thought, when I use a larger photo, I wouldn't round them so it wouldn't look like the whole notebook is rounded corners. I can cover some spreads up with that. So I'm going to try to add this to the side, and that way I cover up some of those rounded corners. I don't know if you guys are with me on that. I don't know why companies still do rounded corners. Like, we're over that, right? Like, what the heck? So let's try to do this and get this as straight as possible. I'm just going to stick that down. Oh, that was not smart. Okay, that's not going to work. So hold on, guys. I have to really focus. Let's see, did we get that right? I don't think I got that right. No. The top portion is a little bit crooked. What I love about my tape, I say this a lot, is it's really easy to remove and stick back down, and it stays put. I've been using this tape for years and it works perfectly. So, oh, by the way, I skipped a whole page because prompt number 12, the way I printed my photos is going to cover both pages, if that makes sense. So I'm okay with that. Anyways, let's move on. Oh, we have someone who loves rounded corners. Yep, yep. Yeah, I mean, if they just stopped with the round corners, and then we can decide if we want to round them or not, you know? It's just, I don't know, it just bothers me. So I was thinking for this guy here that I would try to find different sized, like, alpha stamps. You guys know I love my alpha stamps, and I use them as much as possible. So I think playing around with the different sizes, kind of creating like I don't know, like a fun little pattern with my words, if that makes sense. I'll even go with smaller ones as well. I'm going through my Kelly Perky alphas here because I have loads of them. So I'm just going to go through them. I don't have to choose all of them right now, but just kind of grab a few that I think would work. And then we can, this one would be good too, because it's a nice size. And then I can go through it again. But also, maybe I can also use some of those vellum numbers here. Let's see if I can use some of those vellum numbers, because I really want to use them. I hate things sitting in my stash for too long. And I've had these for way too long. So let's grab those and see if we can use some vellum numbers here. We said that this was prompt number 13. So I would need a 1 and a 3. If they don't match, we're moving on. I got like 2 packs of these at the time. And I don't, where's my 3s? What? Oh, I only have 1 3? What the heckers? Let me double check again. Oh man, I only have 1 3 left. Well, that kind of sucks. Okay, so it's in reds. I don't know if I want to add reds. Let's try. I don't like the red. It looks so scary. I don't like this. Okay, so we're ditching the vellum numbers. I can use them on a different spread. Do not like that. Okay, moving on. So I can start, I'm thinking to stamp happy up here because that's my prompt. And then I can kind of go off of that. I like that, Amanda. New Zealand teach our country, yes. Oh yeah, Amanda, I totally understand. I haven't even, I'm not high risk and I haven't left my house. Oh, it's crazy. Trying to read. Yeah, totally agree. I think the US forgot how to play nice. Okay, so I thought I would stamp happy. By the way, let me just check. No, that's not going to be covered. So for this notebook, I love, I've said this a million times, love close to my heart ink pads, right? But for this notebook, I try not to use my black Close to My Heart ink pad on here because it bleeds through big time. I've been sticking to my Studio Calico inks for that. On this paper, I don't know if you guys, maybe mine is just really juicy or something, but it does bleed through. Now, when I have a large photo that would cover it, I use it, but when I don't, I go with my Studio Calico ink pads. And I wanted to mention that Beth has a sale going on, or a little deal. She's doing this like once a month, where if you purchase or you make a purchase of $40 through her for Close to My Heart inks, or anything from Close to My Heart, you get a free ink pad and a little mini stamp set. So if you're interested in those ink pads, this is the time to get it. It's like a 1 day only throughout the month. So today is the day. And I love these ink pads. I love how big they are. Like, look how huge compared to Studio Calico's ink pad. It's humongous, and I love this black ink. But I usually do not use it in this notebook. Like I said, it does bleed through. Studio Calico, it ghosts. You barely see it. But also, my black Studio Calico is getting dry. It's drying up kind of thing. So I'm going to stamp Happy. This is a Kelly Perky stamp set. I think it's Kelly Perky. Yeah, it is. Because I grabbed my Kelly Perky basket. Oh, me too. By the way, I was just telling my sisters how I got so used to being home that I wonder, once we can leave and just do our thing, if I'm going to be like normal. Like, if I'm going to feel normal going out. Like, what will I do first? Will I even know what to do? It's crazy. We just got so used to being home. Hi, Lydia. Welcome. Thank you so much for showing up to my live. I miss coffee shops too. Coffee shops, restaurants. I haven't been to a restaurant since last March, right before the lockdown. It was my sister's birthday. That was the last time I went out to a restaurant. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I'm always apologizing because I'm trying to read and focus. Oh, that didn't stamp properly. Let's try this again. It worked. Okay. So I'll probably add my dots, something like that. And then I can just add my words. So I can just go with it and stamp everything that makes me happy. So we can start with Mr. Stitch here, because this guy is adorable. Yes, he's very naughty, but he's so cute. I'm just trying to see. I don't think I can fit Stitch across. Maybe I can. You know me, you guys. I just go for it. If it works, yay. If it doesn't work, oh well, we'll figure out a way to cover it up. And that is what crafting is all about. Just have fun with it. Don't overthink it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start. Did anybody get the new Kelly Perky stuff? Well, they're not Kelly Perky. Well, it is Kelly Perky, but the Paper Person shop had the release. Feed Your Craft as well. There was a lot of releases this week. But I'm like loving all the new releases. So pretty. Like, everybody's up in their game. Oh, I miss traveling too. So much. Miss seeing, I don't know, seeing the world, seeing people, all of it. Oh, I got that one too. I have those. I got mine like yesterday or a few days ago, not long ago. I'm actually thinking of using one of those today. We'll see if I can get that on my spread. Oh, I really want to go to Japan. It's so fun. I'm so sorry you missed that. We were, I've said this before, we were gonna do a whole tour of Europe last June. We had everything booked and we had to cancel. So I totally understand and I feel you. Um, Two things from Paper Person. Yeah, a lot of you guys have gotten some Paper Person stamps. By the way, I'm trying to focus on my words because I tend to misspell things when I'm stamping and chatting with you guys. So you can definitely scream at me if you see me misspell something because it happens a lot. So we're gonna add stitch there. I'm gonna stamp a little dot next to that. I should just leave my dot out. Leave that out, and that way I can just stamp it after each word. But so now, because those are pretty bold, large letters, I want to go small now. So I'm going to find one of my smaller stamps here and maybe stamp, let's stamp with this one. So I'm going to stamp my kids because they make me happy big time. So I'll stamp those. Let's see if I can get this straight. There we go. This might take a while, but we have time, don't we? Can sit and chat and you guys can see me stamp. I know a lot of you guys like seeing me stamp for some reason. So, oh, Carol's here. Carol, I was gonna message you today or DM you. Thank you so much, you guys. Carol sent me this beauty. Look at that. It's so pretty. Thank you so much, Carol. I love it. So pretty. We talked about this on my last live. I was asking about like where that white tiny attacher came from. You guys said it was Heidi Swaps, and Carol sent it to me. That's so sweet of her. I love it. And she sent me black staples. That is so cool. And I already used it, so thank you. You're so sweet. Yes, Carol is the best. Thank you so much. It is so cute, isn't it, Amanda? I thought like it would be cute for like my photos, for my like layouts and stuff like that, like next to my layouts, and it's so adorable. Okay, so stamping Lathe. It's so pretty. Because I don't know why, like I know with the, I love Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher, used it for years, but come on, like which one's prettier? This one? Like, or this one? I would never put this one uh like on in my photos, but this one, she's so cute. Could totally add that, and it's gonna add a little cuteness to my spreads or my photos on Instagram. So I thought that was cute. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I should stay with the, you know what, I'm gonna stay with the big dots. It's probably gonna look off, but I don't know. It's okay. And then I want to stamp Sabine. I also want to stamp my husband on there. Yeah, the styling, it's really cute. Yeah, they are larger than the tiny attacher, that's true. Yes, totally agree. Okay, so let's stamp Sabine here. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but you guys, your spreads, the me, myself, and I spreads are so pretty. If you guys don't follow Shannon Pages, definitely check her out. Love her simple spreads. She's just putting a photo and journaling, and it looks amazing. And then you have Marie. You should just check out the hashtag me, myself, and I. It's so good. So much inspiration there. And I'm loving this project. Totally doing it next year. I think it's a great way to kind of look back and see, you know, how life changes, how you're feeling at the time. You know, all the things change from year to year. So it's good to have. Oh my gosh, this is so not straight. It's not even funny. I'm trying not to get my head in the... Oh my gosh, that's so off. Okay, we have to fix this. Sometimes if you kind of maneuver the letters a little bit upwards, it doesn't look so bad. So I'm going to try to move my N up a little bit. I mean, that didn't work, but okay. We're just going with it. If you know me, you know I don't care. Okay. So, no, I need to keep that. Then I also want to stamp my husband on there. Maybe I should go a little bit larger, maybe these. I should have stamped Sabine's with a different stamp set, I think. It's okay. Let's see. Okay. The Traveler's Notebook size is perfect for this project as well, yes. Really? Like, what do you mean understood what the tiny attacher was? That's crazy. That's so funny, Amanda. No, they know nothing. That's hilarious. When was this? Like a long time ago or recently? That's so funny. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the hubby right now. And then I want to add books. I want to add what makes me happy. What else? Coffee makes me really happy. Skittles. I love Skittles, you guys. Yeah, I'm like a 2-year-old, but I love Skittles. So I'm gonna definitely add that too. But I think changing up the sizes will help me fill this pretty quickly or faster. Ooh, Carol, you love Skittles. I love Skittles so much, especially the berry pack, like the purple one. That one is a favorite. Skittles. What else? Reese's. There's a lot of things that I love. But I have a sweet tooth. I love candy and chocolate. Yep. See, that's why, like, we're all friends, because we love the same stuff. That is wild, Amanda. I can't get over that. But I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess you know, people don't look at it that way, you know? But I love the tiny attacher. It's like the perfect little add-on, you know? Okay, so what did we say? We're gonna stamp, oh, home. Yes, I want to stamp home because even though we're stuck at home right now, but I love, my home makes me happy. It's like my happy place, you know? So definitely stamping home. And I think I can stamp something up here too. Let's see, because there is that space. And again, I'm just using some old Kelly Perky stamp sets. And if you're looking for Kelly Perky alpha stamps, she has been releasing some on her Paper Person shop, which I love this alpha. Hold on, let me grab it because it's so cute. This is one of the new ones, which is very similar to that. That's so funny. That was not planned, but that's very similar. And I love this one. So pretty. Maybe I can use it actually. I'm going to try to use it here, but it's, oh, very pretty. I haven't used it yet, but that's one of the new ones that released, I think on the 15th. Okay. So we get what we got here. Starburst is so good. Amanda, I can totally see you being annoyed with everybody. You're like, you know what? You guys suck. I don't want to be here. That's so funny. I say this a lot, but Amanda's hilarious. But Amanda cracks me up. Where on all the DMs she sends me, she cracks me up. I'm thinking I can grab a small stamp set to fit up here and stamp something else. Does that work? Or is that going to be crowded? Let's leave it alone for now and then I'll decide. But I need a shorter word. Something that would fit. I'm sorry, Stitch's hair is all over the place. Gosh, that's really annoying. Let me think. Books, maybe? Yeah, I think I can go with books. Books make me very, very happy. And by the way, if you guys don't know about my book club, I have a book club called Reading with Hiba on Instagram. And our discussion Zoom meeting is January 24th, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So next weekend, I will not be going live because we have our book club discussion, which I'm really excited about. And I did link that Zoom meeting on Instagram if you guys want to grab it. But I'm really excited about it. We got to read Daisy Jones and the Six. So that was really cool. Oh yeah, definitely. I totally agree with that. You know, I remember back in the day, like if I saw somebody, like on a magazine, someone used some type of pattern paper, it would take me days to find out what collection that pattern paper was from. Nowadays, it's like so easy to find everything, and now you can just ask, basically. But back then, there was no social media. You couldn't even ask someone like, hey, what did you use for that, you know? Now, hopefully that fits. Let's see. We're probably going to have to do a little flippy thing to make sure that this stamps properly. Let's see. Hopefully that works. No, it's not bad. Oh, you have time, Nicole. You have plenty of time. Yeah, I would try to finish it before the discussion because I'm sure you're going to, like, you know, people are going to say all the things. Oh, me too. I love it when they do that. Stephanie, with the Reese's, and like you can get them in eggs and hearts, pumpkins, even though it tastes the same, but you're so excited about it. Yes, agree. It was really good. I have my thoughts about it. There's little things, and we'll talk about it for sure in the discussion, but it was very good. Totally agree. But there was like moments where I was like, hmm. I will write this down to talk about it with everybody else, that kind of feeling. Oh, this one's cool too. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. This one's good too. Let's try that. So I wanted to add Friends as well. So Friends, the show, but I don't know, Friends, yeah, we can fit that in here. But also my friends make me happy too. So it can work both ways. Friends, the show, and Friends, my friends. Yeah, you know what, Amanda? I was pushing that back to that book. I kept pushing it back and saying, oh, I'll read it next month. I'll read it next month. And I never get to it. So I'm so excited that people chose it because I was like, you know what? Maybe this was the right time to read it. So that was good. I know, right? I wish they had a song list or songs that you can listen to. I read a book a few years ago. I can't remember what the name of that book was. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And the main character was a singer. So you could, uh, when you were done with the book, you could listen to the songs. So she had a link that you could use, or if you were using the audiobook, you can hear the songs, and it was so freaking good. It like, am I stuck? Was I stuck, you guys? Okay, we're good. No, we're good. So yeah, it was so good that you felt like you were like what you kind of imagined from the book and listening to it. It was so good. So I wish they did that. I mean, they put so much money in the audiobook. They could have made like, I don't know, a few songs for us to listen to. Ooh, Mariska, I'll check it out when we're done. Check out your page. Let's see. Oh, really, Amanda? I'll check that out too. I didn't notice that. Stephanie, I don't like to stamp. Okay, so I don't like to do this where you put the letters and stamp them all at once. So something like this, because when you stamp it, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to try to get it as close as possible, but alpha stamps have that side thing, like the acrylic hanging off the edge. Let's see. So if I stamp it like this, right? Which this one might work actually because they are thin alphas. So that one would probably work. So we'll do that one, but I'll share with you a different type of stamp set. Like they have that space. So when you stamp it, the letters are not close. Does that make sense? Am I spelling this right? No. That's good that I even checked. Okay. But what I'm trying to say is you'll have that space and it looks kind of offish. You know what I mean? Like the letters aren't close enough. So when you put them next to each other, one will be right here and then the other one is too far out. And I want them to be close, especially in something like this where you want, the words to fit. I know, right? That's good that I noticed. But oh yeah, I wanted to share with you putting the N next to it. There we go. This one might work, yeah, because these letters are pretty thin and there's not a lot of acrylic like sticking on the side. So this one, so let's check. This one will work. Even though there's still a lot of space there that I don't really like. So I'm gonna actually remove it. Like, I'm not a perfectionist, but when it comes to like stamping words, like I like to get my letters pretty close. You see how I can get that pretty close and those aren't that close? But for a lot of people, they don't care. But for me, I don't like that like space in between. So I'm gonna stamp Friends real quick. And plus, I love stamping. I enjoy it. So it doesn't bother me. Like, by the way, if I were to do the Friends, the D and S, right? You can't get that S too close. You're going to have that space in between. So when you stamp it, you have like a lot of space in between. No, I'm probably like, you guys are getting upset with me. I'm wasting time here. But anyway, I put that too low. But anyway, you know what I mean? Like, you see that space between the D and the S? I don't like that. So I'd rather just stamp them one by one and make it look pretty than do like shortcuts, you know? But I know there's a few stamp sets, like I think one from Carrie Bradford, that is made for these stamps to sit next to each other. And she even has multiple E's and A's. So you can, you know, if you have a few E's in your word. I see, that looks really pretty. But I forgot the name of that stamp set from Carrie Bradford. It's a really pretty one, but I don't have it. I don't think I own that one. Okay. So, what else did I want to stamp? We got home, books, friends. Ooh. Oh, I said Skittles, but I need something small over here. Maybe I'm going to have to add something in these empty spots. I'm trying to think, you guys. Can I stamp something in there? There's not a word that I'm thinking of that makes me happy that I can fill those empty spots. Or maybe I'm just going to put some hearts or something in those spots. We shall see. Next up, let's stamp. Let's grab one of these bolder ones. I do want to stamp Skittles. So maybe, let me see you guys one sec. I can go with this one maybe. Oh yeah, I could use a coffee cup too. Oh, and I did want to stamp coffee too. So let's do this and remember my words. Should have written them down. I'm going to go with my smaller block here. There we go. That was close. So let's stamp Skittles. You know, when I'm like creating layouts, I tend to, like, you know, while I'm working, look at it before I finish it and see if I can add something or remove something or whatever the case is. I do it a lot, but in the end, I end up not doing that. Does that make sense? But I think out loud when I'm crafting with you guys. But it doesn't always, you know, mean that I'm going to change it or I'm going to add it or whatever. I just try to see if it's a good idea. My S will not stick. Stick down. Okay, Skittles. So an I, Skittles. And it's 2 T's, right? Skittles, yeah. That's cute. I like that alpha. Mm. That's okay, Steph. I mean, everybody stamps in their own way. There's no right or wrong way to do it, and that's okay. So I always say this, like I watch a lot of YouTubers, Instagram, like IG videos and stuff like that, and I learn a lot. Sometimes I'll be doing something for years, and then I see somebody just do it a little bit differently. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? I'm such a dumbass. Like I should have changed that. Sorry about the bad word. But you know what I mean? Like you're just like, I should have been doing that. And it's okay. You'll see one person doing it and then you're like, changes your whole life. It's life changing. Oh, we get a question. How I document 3x4 and 4x6 cards. So like how I organize them. It can seem hard to swear. I do not I just document my project life cards by brands, by the company. I don't separate them by color or theme or anything like that because my brain doesn't work that way. I know a lot of people like separate them by color or like journaling or non-journaling, but because my brain doesn't work like that, I like to go through my cards if I'm even looking for one type of card. Because when I see my cards, when I'm going through them, it just reminds me that, oh, I can use this card for tomorrow's spread or next week's spread. You know what I mean? So I just tend to have them separated by brand. So I have my Studio Calico on its own. I have a section for Kelly Perky, a section for the paper person now. Well, my Kelly Perky and paper person are kind of the same. And then for Feed Your Craft. Those are the three companies that I get the Project Life subscriptions and cards from. Yeah, I've never separated mine. Like it just doesn't I find, Nicole, like you will use them more if you don't separate them. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just how I feel. So once you separate things, like once you separate your embellishments into colors, now that's me. It doesn't mean it's right. Um, I tend not to, what is it called? Scrapbook by color, because you guys know me. I don't do matchy matchy. And that would just drive me nuts. Like my blacks are together and my whites are together and my blues are together. Like that's not how it works. My brain works like I want a chipboard, not a yellow chipboard. I just want a chipboard, so I'll go through my chipboards. So that's just how it works. So I know that's doesn't work for a lot of people. But yeah, and I hate too much, like too many small containers around me and small, like that would drive me nuts. But yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of people sharing how they organize certain things, and I learn from a lot of different people. But I've also learned that what I like is what I like. And I'm never tempted to buy something because somebody shared it. You know what I mean? Like in anything, honestly. I just know that I would not use this, so I'm not going to buy it. So I'm not going to convince myself, oh, I need it, like just so I can buy it. I don't have that. Or let's say I don't really have FOMO. It has to be something really major for me to, but I don't have FOMO in life in general. So I guess that's a good thing. Maybe I should use, I think I need to go with the smaller, this one. I don't think I used that one, this one, or I did use that. Okay, I want to add something in there. Okay, let's see. Other things that make me happy. Oh, crafting. So I'm just going to stamp craft. I think it will fit in here. If I keep my letters pretty close, it will fit for sure. It is overwhelming, Nicole. It is. I think it is. And it's just too much work. And then you're going to end up like, especially if you wanted to change it back, like it didn't work for you and you want to change it back. What do you do then? You have to go back and separate everything? Not happening. I can't do that. Like for my like crafting drawers, like or my embellishment drawers, this is how far I'll go. Take things out of the plastic and throw them in my drawer. And this way I can just go through my drawer and find whatever I'm looking for. It's not that hard. I even sometimes trim things down. Like you'll see here, I moved my stickers up and then trimmed off the bottom portion just to make space. But I find this to be so much easier. How am I supposed to separate this in colors? Like, no way. I am not doing that. And these are just like perfect little containers that you can, like I have my stickers in here. My stickers are like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a lot of stickers lately and kits and stuff, but that works for me. I like it that way. Let's see. Yes, sure. Another question, and then stop question. How do you? You're fine. You can ask me anything. Um, so you don't have stamps, Stephanie, and you want to build a stamp collection? Is that correct? Did I understand that correctly? Yeah, that's a good way to do it, Karen. It's like, it's okay to want stuff and buy it. I'm not saying don't, but you have to kind of, I don't know, maybe because my craft room is small, so I always try to make sure that whatever's coming in, I'm using it. And if I'm not using it, it's leaving, you know? So, but that's my rule in my home as well. Like, I think really hard about what I buy for the house. You know how you just keep buying mugs, let's say, and then you have like a cupboard full of mugs that you never use. So things like that. So it's the same with crafting. Let's see. Okay, so you don't have stamps. I would recommend like starting with a good alpha stamp that you really like, a large one and a small one. And it doesn't have to be, really big, but a simple font. There's so many companies. I mean, there's so many to choose from, honestly. But I would start with alphas and a good, probably like stamp that would represent your life the most. So if you are one of those people that documents your food a lot, I would get a good food stamp because you will definitely use it a lot because you document that. Or let's say you have kids and one of your kids plays a sport. That stamp set, you're going to use it a lot because you're documenting your kid playing that sport. Does that make sense? So basically, it just depends on what you document, but I recommend that you need a good alpha stamp. Two good alpha stamps. I like alpha stamps that you can fill, like filler alphas with their outline. Those are some of my favorites. But if you DM me on Instagram later, hopefully I can get back to you today and I can share with you a few like of my favorites. The problem with a lot of my favorites, they are like sold out or not in stock or they're older. But I can always help you out with different shops to start at. Uh, mm, Sorry, guys, I'm trying to catch up. Storage by collection. That's a good idea. Yeah, if you're buying collections, I don't buy collections, Karen. I usually don't like what I get is from kits, from my subscription kits, And once I use them for a few of my projects, then I like separate everything and throw them in my little drawers. But definitely organizing by collection makes sense. Yeah, that's right, Amanda. An alpha, a currently, yes, and a personalized one. Amanda's like, you need all the alphas. Yes, for us, for you and I, Amanda, you need all the alphas. Well, honestly, I don't feel like alphas are a bad investment. They're a really good investment. You'll always use them. You always stamp out titles. You always stamp out, you know? So you're never gonna like regret buying an alpha stamp. Like, no way. I've never regretted buying an alpha stamp. You know what? Talking about alphas, I'm gonna change it up actually. Love this alpha. This is from Freckled Fawn, and it's one of my favorites. It's just really cute. It's kind of doodly, but I like it a lot. So what else did I want to stamp? Oh, coffee. So we can stamp coffee there. It's like a simple alpha, but it's one of my favorites. And it's always the simple ones that get me, you guys. It's just really cute. You're very welcome, Stephanie. Yes, clear stamps. I don't buy rubber. It's really rare for me to buy rubber stamps. Yes, and a brand that you like. Same. Like if I like one brand, whatever they release, I will buy it. You know, it's just finding the right brand, the style, your style. Like when I found, you know, Kelly Perky years ago, she just, oh, like I knew that was my style. Like she's so my style. I love her stamps. And since then, I'm always getting Kelly Perky stuff. You know what I mean? So you find, are we back? We're back, yeah? Okay. Sorry, guys. For some reason, it might be the internet. Okay, we're back. Sorry, guys. I didn't notice. I was just chatting away, and then I noticed that, like, I was frozen. Sorry. The internet lately has been horrible, even for, like, my daughter's online for school, and she's having a hard time. It, like, keeps dropping for some reason. So, sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to stamp a little dot. We are back in action. Are we... Okay, I'm not frozen, right? We're good? Let me know, you guys. I mean, I see myself, but I just wanted to double check that we're good to go. I'm going to grab another stamp set that... So, my wonderful friend Amy sent me this one. So we're going to try to use that one too, just to change it up a little bit. Oh, thank you, Fran. My name at Lael's Live. Oh, that's awesome. Welcome. Okay, we're back. We're good. Okay, I'm good. Thought so. So we have coffee, Skittles, friends, books. What else do I want to add in there? What did I want to add? Friends, crafting, music. Did I add music? I didn't. So we're stamping music as well. I mean, what I love about this project is like you can journal if you want. You can just stamp out your words. You don't have to do anything, just add a photo, you know. It all works. I say this all the time. do what you think works for you and what makes you happy, you know? There's no rules. No rules whatsoever. For the coffee, I think it's called Lily. I might be wrong. Let me check. I think it's called Lily from Freckled Fawn Carol. Yeah. There's not a lot of, there's not a lot of alpha stamps on her site, by the way. Like, you should be able to find it really quickly. I don't think. Like, when I got that one, it wasn't like, you know? Okay. So we're going to stamp music. Did I miss something? I'm thinking of, at first I thought I was going to fill my letters here, but I don't think I want to. I like how it looks with the black and white. What do you guys think? I like that look. And this looks really cool, by the way. I did not expect it to be like that. And I don't think I need to fill these out. Let's see. I don't think I need to fill those spots. It doesn't have to be like jam-packed. I do want to add the number. I think we said this is 13. So I need to add 13 somewhere. But let's see. Okay, there we go. Steph checked it out. I know I didn't sell it out just within the 5 minutes I used it, you guys. I'm sure it was sold out before. Oh, so funny. Okay, so we got music. Maybe I can add one more thing. Or no. Or just leave it. Because I don't know. I don't have... Like, I'm trying to think of a word that I want to... Anything else that I want to add. But I don't think I have to add anything. Okay, let's see. I think I want to add the number. Maybe, you know what? Hold on. I can use Studio Calico stamp set here. I've been using this like throughout my, let me remove that, throughout my notebook, like right here. It's like the little circle number thingy right there. I think it's really cute. So maybe I can just add it here somewhere. Yeah, I think that works. So we're gonna do that. That way I don't have to, should I add it there or, let me see. Somewhere around Stitch's photo. No, I think I like it there. I removed my pad. Now we have to bring it back. There we go. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Add it in one of your you're working in 6x8s, aren't you? What albums are you working on this year, Amanda? Maybe like a traveler's notebook or something? We said that was prompt number 13. Double checking. Yes, 13. I totally forget everything within seconds, by the way. My daughter yesterday, she went and volunteered, so for a few hours. So she messaged me and she was like, Mom, when you come to pick Andrew and I up, can you please bring some water because we're so thirsty and we don't want to drink from the fountains, right? So I was like, yeah, I'll get that. No joke. I put it right next to the door because I told myself I need to remember to take these with me. Left Got in the car halfway through and I'm like, are you kidding me? Totally forgot the water bottles. I felt so guilty. I was like, I'll stop right now at the gas station and get you guys some water. And they're like, no, it's okay, it's okay. I was like, I'm so sorry. Totally forgot their water. So yeah, can't remember anything to save my life. Okay, so I like how this looks. I don't think I want to add to it. It's really cute. I could definitely add like a sticker if I wanted to or something to Stitch's photo. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe a little heart. Maybe. Leave that one out. No. I think I'm going to just add that a little, I think that's black. Add a little heart there. Yeah, let's just add that. Something like that. You know what? Hold up, you guys. One sec. I know I have more hearts. I'm just trying to see if I have different sizes in black, because I can do like a little layering thing going on. But I use black hearts a lot, and I tend to not have all the sizes. And I can tell right now that I don't have any black hearts. Nope. Nope, nothing. That's sad. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Oh, then you can do it in the Life Crafted album. Like you can put your photo on one side, Amanda, and then do something similar to, like that on the opposite side of your album. Oh, Beth, you are so smart. Totally doing that. You know, it's so funny. I tend, even though I moved them, those chipboards, to the side so I can grab them when I need them, and I always forget about them. But you know what? I don't think there's black ones, which is okay. We can totally go with the white ones. They're so pretty too. I know there's gray ones in here. Like, see, there's gray. Maybe I can do something like that. Let me see. That's cute, no? That's really cute. Thanks, Beth, for reminding me. They are so pretty too. I always get mad at myself that I forget about them. Okay, so let's just add those. Maybe I'll move them a little bit. Trying to get them to kind of end up next to my words and over the edge of my photo. Oops, didn't mean to make that loud. Okay, what do you guys think? That looks cute. Thank you, Beth. Yes. Okay, so what I was thinking for my next spread, it was what makes you cry. Okay. And what I was wanting to do was do another interactive element, and trim this page maybe. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to try to see where I want to cut my page. And I'm thinking somewhere around here. That should be okay. Grab my scissors and cut this down. I'm just having fun with this notebook. I discovered that there is 50 pages in this notebook, so I can get away with doing a few spreads where I cut them down or, you know, kind of play around with it a little bit. So I have enough pages in there to document 31 prompts. That makes sense. So we're gonna end up, this one's gonna be pretty quick and easy. I already added my journaling. And by the way, I'm just talking about how I usually do not cry. And I took this photo recently because I was tearing up, no joke. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so taking a picture of myself in pain. That's how badly I wanted that picture because I had major back pain, you guys, for it's been a week, over a week, yeah. It drove me nuts. But the other day it was bad, you guys. It was really, really bad. So yeah, but I consider myself a tough cookie. It takes a lot for me to cry. And I talk about that in my journaling. Um, but there's, of course, things that will always make me cry. But I wanted to kind of add that. I should have, like, hold on. I didn't think this through. But I want to move this a little bit. Something like that. Oh, and you know what? Hold on. Okay, I know I said this is going to come together quickly. But what if I did flowers? Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I want to do flowers. Hold on. Let me grab some paper and let's do these flowers and do flowers. I can stamp them, trim them, just a few. I'm not going to do a lot, and maybe add them to the side. Let's go for it. Let's try it. I know I don't have these in my floral drawer, my flower drawer. Oh, and now I can use my archival because this is like not going straight in my notebook. But again, by the way, for anyone who just, was a little bit late and didn't hear, but Beth is having, for each $40 purchase or over $40, you get a free ink pad and a mini stamp set. So definitely check it out. And Beth's link is always linked in my videos if you want to try that out and check it out. But these stamped or ink pads are awesome. I really love them. This stamp set, by the way, I discovered Inked by Jing, and I'm obsessed. She has a few stamp sets and stencils on Etsy, and she does have a website as well, and she's on Instagram. But she doesn't post as much on Instagram, but I love her stuff. Love her style. So I've been obsessed right now, buying some of her stuff. Yes, it is debilitating. You know, I even drove my son back to college a few weeks, like what, last weekend was it? Yeah, I couldn't go live. And I drove with a bad back, and it was not fun at all. It was painful. It's horrible, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. I've had this problem for years, so sometimes it's not bad. Sometimes it will linger. But yeah, I was in pain. And like I said, it takes a lot for me to cry, so... Oh, she's not, Lindsay? I just bought these from her... It could have been her Etsy shop that I bought these. What? So she closed shop? That sucks. 13 was what makes you happy. Yeah, things that make you happy, and what makes you cry for 14. Those are the prompts. I do have the prompt list, I believe, in the description box, by the way. But I mean, I also love Altenews floral stamps, you guys. They're very similar to this. the Altenew one that I always use and enjoy. Hold on. I like this one from Altenew. This one is the Bamboo Rose. It's so pretty. You can see I use it all the time and then throw them in my drawer of floral drawer. Do I have, oh, you know what? And I have some of these that I already stamped out. I could add those as well. Let me put those aside. But anyways, I'm doing all kinds of things all at once. But what I'm trying to say is, you don't have to use this stamp set, obviously. There's a lot of floral stamp sets out there. I'm trying to see if I need a lot of flowers. I don't even know if this is going to work. So I didn't want to end up stamping too much and then not using them. So we're first going to trim these out. And when I trim out my flowers, I just go with it. It is not perfect. I also use my large scissors here because, like I said, I don't care. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. But I do have smaller scissors for fussy cutting and stuff like that. But I tend not to use them as much, honestly, because these large ones that I use, they work for everything. So this is my thought process. Maybe kind of add them like that so it's like hanging from the side. What do you guys think? Like the side of my spread? Maybe just up top. Let's see. Maybe I don't need them all the way down. So we probably are okay with just these alphas, not alphas, flowers. Oh, Amanda, I totally understand. You know, sometimes there is a few ink pads from companies that I regret buying for sure. But you know what I started doing? Like, if I am hating on them, I haven't used them for over a year, I'm giving them away. I stopped keeping things just because I tell myself, oh, I paid for it, so I should keep it, you know? No, not anymore. I gave away so many ink pads, it's crazy. I know what I like, and if the ink pad is not something I like, I'm not keeping it. Because I know I'm not going to use it, basically. Let me get this trimmed out. Oh, wow. That's interesting that I met her a few years ago when I went to Creativation, probably in 2019, I think it was, and loved her stuff. And then we left and I like forgot about it. And I don't know what I was looking for a stencil for bullet journaling because I wanted something that would count for me and I don't have to like count myself. And I found it and I was like, oh, I remember her from Creativation, bought the stuff, and now I guess she closed shop. Like, I guess she wasn't active or something. Interesting. Sorry, you guys. But did you check her website too? Not just her little shop? Because she did have a blog and website too. Interesting. Bethany's shop is linked down in the description box. I think I have it under Close to My Heart. Oh, her website is open. Oh, yeah, exactly. There's no point in holding on to things that you, I need to cut this off, that you're not using at all. Even in life, even negative people. Like, don't hold on to negative people. Man, I learned that the hard way growing up, you know? As you age, you tend to just, all those bad people with negative vibes, just out the door. I used to hold on to those people and think, oh, but you know, it's just, I may be looking into it too much, and until they start bringing you down with them. Now we're in therapy, you guys. but not anymore. Age can do wonders. You learn so much about yourself. You know that that stuff just doesn't work in your life at the moment. So what do you guys think about that? Like something similar to that? I don't know. I think that's cute. Like, of course, I'll make it maybe like, so this is what I'm thinking. I can, no, wait. If you did that, oh, hold on. Then I would have to like probably do the same on the opposite side because it's gonna look weird. I did not think of that. Oh. Hold on, so opposite side, I'm adding this photo. And I wasn't thinking of, like, I knew I was gonna add some journaling, but like strips of journaling, and I'll do that later. But I could do that, actually, why not? Actually, you guys, I'm gonna do it because I'm a rebel like that. Not really. Okay, let's see. What do you do with the things? I donate, I give to my nieces. I have 2 nieces who love crafting, so I give them a lot of my stuff. I also give the school, our local church does a lot of like crafting and art classes, so I give them a lot of the stuff as well. And sometimes like my close friends who craft, we exchange like things together, so. Oh, I understand, Amanda. Like, once you like an ink pad, you know, just stick to it, dude. It's like, why not? I think I want to do this. So we'll do this. And then because I have that same flower, let's see how that one works. Is it this way? No. This is like a puzzle. I'm good at puzzles. I should know this. I think that way. What? Hold on. Does it not work backwards? It should. Now I feel stupid. There we go. There we go. I'm trying to get it properly. No, it's not working. What am I doing wrong? There. Okay, I got it. And then I can add this one like that. Okay, this one's actually cute. Like that. Duh, sticking to the page. And then I'll add this. I'm like totally focused right now, trying to make sure I do this right. No. Like that. That looks cool. Oh, I'm gonna need another one of these. So I might have to stamp some more flowers. What do you guys think? I can even like add down here too. Okay, I need to stamp out more of these flowers real quick. And I can use these, but those are gonna be hard to get them in the right spot. So let's stamp some of these flowers again. Okay, scraps right here. I need another one of those. Yeah, and you know what? You can also, like, on Instagram post, I don't know if you're on Instagram. And if you post on Instagram and mention, that's not the same flower that I stamped, is it? And mention, no, it is not. But anyway, I stamped that, might as well stamp it twice. That you are getting rid of a few things. You can probably sell them if you wanted to, if they're sellable, you know? But I usually don't sell my stuff because a lot of the products come to me through like creative teams and stuff. I would only sell things that I bought, but anything that was sent to me, I don't like selling it. That's just not cool. Like trying to profit off of something that's free. You know what I mean? So I don't do that. I might stamp that one again, or one of these probably. Let me stamp one of these. Do you guys think I should add it all the way through, or just like top portion of my spread? Because that's pretty cool, don't you think? I like how that looks. Just have to, maybe I should go with the larger ones so it can like fill up that space or fill it all out. So I'm going to try to go with the large ones. Sorry, you guys, I'm missing. Let me see, sorry. Trying to read and stamp all at once. Bye, Amanda. Thank you so much for joining. It was fun chatting with you. Ooh, I love that. That's so awesome. Yeah, like giving it to your elementary school is a really good idea, honestly. I used to give a lot of like my kids stuff too, like their markers and their pens and all that, like, you know, whatever they're not using, I would give it to the elementary school. And your local churches for like Sunday school, things like that. That also works. Mosques as well. They have their Sunday schools as well. Let's see. I have a bunch of things as a giveaway for my followers for sure. I already have a drawer full of stuff for my followers. I like to, for my giveaways, I like to give new things, but the stuff that I've already used, I just give those away. But yeah, the new stuff that I don't use or I don't think I will use, I add them in my drawer of giveaways for sure. And I should be having a giveaway soon, hopefully very soon. So keep an eye out for that. I haven't decided where, Instagram or YouTube, but this month has been crazy. It's like so much going on, but January is usually like that for me. I know it's like that for you guys in December, but because I don't celebrate Christmas, so it's really January for me. It just gets really busy for me. Work, like my YouTube channel as well, all that stuff, and the kids going back to school. It's crazy. But let me see. I'm not like trimming these really well because I'm trying to rush it. I don't want you guys to get bored of me trimming flowers. That could be pretty boring. And we don't have a lot of time left. How much do we have? What time is it? Oh, wow. I've been on here that long. It took me that long to stamp my words, I guess, because I stamped every single alpha out. That's crazy. But I can do that like while I'm like chatting with you guys, because you guys keep me occupied and chit-chatting while stamping. It's like that's why it's fun crafting with friends. Okay, let me see what you guys are writing and chatting about. Nice. I like seeing that you guys are giving away stuff that you won't use and donating them. That's a really good idea. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. They take your donations like a craft shop. That's pretty cool. I don't think we have something like that here. Do we? I don't think so. I just like give whoever needs it and whoever is willing to take it and use it, you know? For sure. My nieces love washi tape, so they're like my washi tape queens. I give them all the washi before anything. And then I'll show them like little things, which are the more expensive than washi. And they're like, no, I don't like that. I'm like, are you sure? These are like really cool. And no, I'm good. I'm like, whatever. Okay. So yeah, but yeah, they're my little washi queens. I think I want to add some down here for some reason. Maybe tuck it behind my journaling. Something like that. And then I'll add this one behind it. Am I doing this right? There we go. Just takes a few minutes to figure out how to stick them on there. And then some, let's do this one. Maybe something like that. I'm liking this. This is looking really cute. Okay, sorry guys, I'm trying to get this one done and I'm focusing really hard on this, trying to get it right. I don't know why I'm having a hard time figuring these out. Okay, I have to look at it from back here. Oh, there we go. There we go. I just have to end up looking at it from back here, and then I'll figure it out. Okay. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm missing so much of the chat. Oh, you're very welcome. Did you get your pockets? They're really good, right? For your stamps? Yeah. Thank you so much, Mariska, for showing up and being a part of my live. Thank you. Mika. I'm going to check that out. Thank you for sharing that too. Oh, yay. Kathy, you're going to love the ink pads. Is this your first time getting these ink pads? Thank you guys. Brenda, I love my big scissors. Honestly, those are like my go-to scissors. Always. They're like a favorite of mine. But I'm trying to see if I should just go ahead and add that one. But then you lose my text, and I don't want to lose my journaling there. Maybe if I add it like this. But that pops up to, you know what? Let me see how I'm going to do this. I don't want to waste any of the flowers I stamped out. Should I tuck it? Let me actually, that's what I'm going to do. I will tuck it something like this. I tend to do this when I want to tuck some of it. Let's get this through. But I want to go in deeper because I stuck this down. I didn't think I was going to stick florals. Well, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to slide this in. If things stop sticking to each other, that would be nice. It keeps sticking. All right, and flip this out and do that. There we go. Okay, now I can stick this one to the back and we should be done with that one. I like that. You guys like that? Looks pretty cute. I just need to add my number, which is, I might just go ahead and stick to that same stamp set for my number. Yeah, I'm just going to stick to the same stamp set because, or you know what, actually, we said it's number 14, so maybe I'll just stamp the 14 like on one of my flowers. Oh, you know what? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. And I will probably stamp it with this beautiful smoothie color just for the heck of it. So it can kind of stand out. Hopefully. I should have went with larger numbers. Oh, I'm such a... Ugh. Okay, I should have went with larger numbers because you can't really see that, can you? Okay, change of plans, which happens a lot with me. I'm going to cover that up with probably like a puffy sticker. Let's find a red one because I'm feeling that vibe of red right now. And of course, because I want a red puffy heart, I'm not going to find one, right? No. I don't like that's orange. I thought that was like a light red. You guys, are you kidding me? Oh, well, we have this one. I don't know if it's going to cover it. Kind of did. Does that cover it? I think it works. I think it works, but I want to use a different number stamp. I need something larger. So that goes back, and I can use, one second, I'm going to grab my number stamp. I mean, it doesn't have to be huge. So we're using Everyday Explorers number stamp, and maybe just stamp it. Kind of mad at myself that I did that. Or I can just stamp it on some white paper. Sorry, you guys. You guys are like, come on, finish this up. But sometimes when I have an idea and I want it there, I'd rather try a different way. And I'm okay with that. Like if it doesn't turn out that great, but at least I tried. So I'm just going to trim around my number here. And you know what? If it doesn't work, that's fine, but I tried. Because I had this vision in my head how I wanted it. So I'm going to try to get it right. See, that looks good. Like that's how I envisioned it. But I went and stamped with a small alpha, so it didn't work. Okay, so basically, move this out of the way and add this instead. Like that. Probably don't need that heart anymore. Well, I could add it. Stuck to my finger. Maybe not. No, we're not adding this one. Trying to see what you guys are talking about. Bye, Elizabeth. Bye, sweetie. Yay, that's awesome. That's so funny, Carol. I'm just going to wait on you. I'm cool. Okay, so I don't know. I like the vibe of the black and white. Really pretty. I will be adding journaling later on because I didn't type my journaling for this, but I know I want to add it like into strips, like on my photo. And number 14 is what inspires you. So there's a lot of things that inspire me. Nature, my kids, my family, my mom inspires me. Strong women inspire me. So I know I want to add that, and I will end up like probably typing it into strips. Not sure, but I will be doing something to add those to my photo. I do want to add my number as well. So maybe I should just do the same and add number 15 there. Or I could use some number stamps. Let me see if I have number stamps. And not number stamps, I mean number stickers. I'm trying to see what I have in here. I know I have numbers like stickers that I can add. Hold on one sec. Just trying to look through my stash real quick. Because I've rediscovered my sticker drawer and been using these a lot more. So I could totally use that pink maybe? Or is that too pinkish? Maybe that teal. Let's try the teal. We said this one is number 15. So I need the 1 and 5. Oh, I can't really see it. Can you guys see that? Or is it too... it blends in too much. No, it's not going to work, which is okay. I didn't expect it to work because I know these are like, what are they? Like transparent. Now I need to stick these back right in there so I don't lose them. Sorry. It's probably not going to work. They're so old, they don't even, like, once you stick them down, it's hard to like reuse them because they don't stick down really well anymore. But they are old. Anyways, that didn't work. I'm trying to look through my drawer, but okay, can't make up my mind. So I'm just gonna leave it. Tan color. Oh, with the numbers? Or wait, hold on. I have these. Do they come? Oh, this one comes with numbers. Like add the 14 with these, maybe. These are just, you know, I have a hard time pulling these out. There we go. Maybe over here, add 15. Hold on. I think they're big enough, right? You can see them off of the flower. I was just hoping like a large number and not have to stamp it. What do you guys think? And then add my journaling into strips. Kind of like that. I can even add a little something on the bottom here. We're almost done. But I can add... Oh, this one's cute. It says time to be awesome. There we go. That one's cute. I like that. Just a little something there. Maybe something here. Let's see if I have something. I'm trying to find something. No. I don't know. This page, I feel like it doesn't really need... Oh, hold on. I spoke too soon. I'm almost done, you guys, I promise. Okay, so I shared this last week maybe or something, but I got these from a friend and I am so in love. It adds the perfect little hint of color. So I'm just gonna probably go with the mauve here because I love my mauve. And I've been using them. They're like washi, but dots. And they're just perfect, you guys. It's like an obsession. I'm gonna skip so I can add a different color in the middle. Like every other dot, a different color. But they are from Amazon. These like washi dots. But I like dots, period. It's like dots and plus signs. Those are like my two things. So when she sent me this, I was like, oh, you know me way too well. And they're not like straight or anything, but I don't care. Don't care at all. Whoops, and it rolled away. See, it just adds a little something there, don't you think? Maybe it's too busy. I don't know. Is it too busy? Maybe I'll move some around. Yeah, a little bit more texture, yes. Yeah, I like it. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. But I think I'm done with my spreads and my me, myself, and I. This one will look nicer once I add my journaling. I think it will be fun. I like that interactive element with the flowers. And I think prompt number 15, let's see what prompt number 15 is. No, 15, I already did 15. 16 is favorite thing to do. Oh, yeah, and I will be using a large photo for this one. So I think it will be cool, like with the flowers and the larger photo. That's going to be fun. But I'm going to call today's live done, wrap this up, and this coming up week is all about Project Life. So I'm going to be posting the last few weeks of my Project Life album. And by the end of the week, I will be posting a flip through of my Project Life, Volume 1. No, 2. Volume 1, I already have a flip through on my channel. And another me, myself, and I few spreads kind of working in that. So I'm hoping to have at least 3 videos up for you guys this week. So keep an eye out for all of that. Oh, thank you so much. We've been on here for 2 hours, but it's always so fun talking with you guys and chatting and crafting with you. It's a lot of fun. Don't forget, next Sunday, I will not be going live because I have my book club chat, which I'm really excited about. But I will be back at the end of the month for, what is it, Sunday? I think it's going to be like the 30th. I'm not sure. But I'll be, we'll have one more live for January. Thank you guys so much. February journal setup. Oh, that is coming soon. Yes. Hopefully not this coming up week, the week after. I will do a daily journal setup. Thank you guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys for always showing up. You guys are awesome. Love you. I will be taking photos right after, and I will share close-ups on Instagram for you guys to check it out. But thank you. Don't forget, if you are working on your own Me, Myself, and I project, don't forget to share that and use the hashtag Me, Myself, and I 2021. Love seeing your your spreads. And I just love seeing you guys create in this project. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You have a wonderful evening. Have a great Sunday. And tomorrow is Martin Luther King. So I hope you guys, if you're off tomorrow, have a wonderful long weekend. Enjoy your day. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys. Yes, I'll have a replay soon, for sure. Like in 30 minutes, he'll be up. So definitely get to watch that, Gail. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye. Enjoy your day.